when God has promised something and when I see the exact opposite happening to me, how do I understand this situation? Now, I don't want to answer this question casually, but I do want to say that many of our questions in God's answer to our prayer, our requests, has to do with the time dimension. If you look at Psalm 13, for example, 1:3, David is asking the question, how long? Now, David was writing several centuries before Christ, but we 21st century people, we are extremely fast people because we have smartphones and all these computers, and we expect God to answer immediately. God, I want to tell you, sometimes He delays the answer, particularly to teach us something which we may not quite learn at that moment. Because as an older person, I want to tell you that when I look back upon my life, I can begin to see that some of the answers which God delayed were for the very purpose of teaching me something. And secondly, I was not ready to receive the answer at that time when I made the request. So it's only, let me give you a very simple thing. When we got married in 1970, I was in a mighty hurry to go into full-time Christian work. I was an engineer with the government of India. And it was my wife who graciously told me, sometimes not so graciously, that I was not yet ready for Christian work. So I spent 28 years in the government before I joined Ravi Zacharias Ministries. But when I look back, I begin to see how God had trained me those 28 years to make me better suited for the ministry. So please, even God seems to be delaying or even doing the very opposite of what you are asking, be patient with God. That's one of the important aspects. You know, in the English Bible, we have these verses occurring again and again. Wait on the Lord. Now, wait in English is a negative term, waiting for a delayed train or something like that. But in the Hebrew language, there are two words for wait, which are better translated as hope, because it's always wait with expectation. So when a Jewish person used the word wait, it was always with expectation, because God is going to do something which we have not yet fully understood. But as we wait, He is going to tell us or give us the answer in the same way or in a different way, but it's going to be far more beneficial to us. So let's learn to wait on the Lord, hope in the Lord, Isaiah 40, Psalm 37. And so I think that is the way to go about addressing situations like this. Now, it's very easy for me to say this to you so glibly, but I do want to tell you that when you struggle through this waiting period, maybe 15 years down the line, you are able to look back now upon your life and say, oh my, now I understand why God delayed the answer. So let's be patient.